MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Yu Darvish will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
Leading off tonight for Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Napoli is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 6. Now here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Point is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
David Price will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W? Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval, you know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone just 2 for 15. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the two-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Two and 0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. At the plate, Rougned Odor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two out with the man at first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
The 1-1 from Price. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Now Price is 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Men on third with 2 down. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Rangers do pick up a run here, and it comes on the RBI triple. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. One and one. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One-0 count. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. None out, runners at first and second. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
The 2-1 on its way. Got a piece. It's 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's Mookie Betts. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Two and one. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 1. Here's Mike Napoli now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7, catcher Jonathan.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he takes ball 1.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Price comes home to 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Jared Hoying. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but they get something going. It's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Price ready with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
So 2 on with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi is under it, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 1. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Moreland.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And the pitch on 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, they walked in the first AP, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nipped the corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The batter, number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Here's Carlos Gomez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count. Here it comes. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A runner at first with no outs here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Adrian Beltre. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Benintendi will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
First baseman, number 5, Mike Napoli.
Ready for another chance? Mike Napoli. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Price now on 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out of play. again, a 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jared Hoying. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Price pauses. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's now 7-3. Matt Bush answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Swihart.